And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Smith dropping to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to take off. He's got it out from the 37 after gaining 5.
QBs running around, it's normal nowadays. You see such good athletes at the quarterback position. But I tell you what, he better start sliding too. Get some first downs, that's fine. Get some yards, that's fine. Make sure you slide on the ground so you don't take too many licks like that.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Concepcion. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Probably song in the world in seconds.
Got his man downfield.
The song for Rush is 13 seconds. It's about time to switch this down. You're going to make that /record.
Take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the leads. Nice start by this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Bush. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first down and once more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Using his legs, it's Bush. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Run down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Told myself that you were not for me. It felt so got the lover to yesterday. Wow.
Huh? I don't know. Did you read it?
Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
On third down, he drops to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Running back with the football. And he goes nowhere. Behind the line of scrimmage.
Another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
He makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up the first down.
And all of our prep work coming into this
Man,
national
this whole stuff on my shit. Then they go pay this on.
this secondary
Hell, that's how my pay
and
going.
this group of
I've been through
receivers.
ups and downs
They've
through
got
that
to be
week.
ready
That's
to
how
make
my
some
shit.
adjustments because right now, this
Tell me
quarterback
what
is
you want to
having
hear.
his
This
way.
is fairy tale.
Don't carry your
That niggas
steps.
on my face, all of these hoes trying to get in there. I'm a dope boy, bust that stuff. Nigga first, he shit himself. I told the shot didn't want to play. So she might as well play with herself. Nigga ain't packed up, got no up. Got no to pack, this bitch got killed. I mean, it's a part of shit. My job is to bring me up. That's why this is how we feel. Pay attention, it's a one-way deal. Shotty trying to give me something to feel. Shotty trying to something that's real. What about it? What about it? Couple of stars, says the best, but look, baby, making it. Look, baby, making it family. Now she just wanted that pill. I'm planning to do my coke, got forever rich, this ain't cash milk. Brother bottom with his lawyer, he thought it was a game, so he seen a bill. But him smoking on blacks, ain't got no cash, just stomach on it. Baby, my dog ain't that type, but sometimes he do got a risk. When the AM got no food, they trying to go get that bitch. Had to ask little hold up, what trying to do this little bitch getting too frisky. These niggas that stand on bitch about you, damn dog, I feel that.
Go.
So like shit, I'm like them doggy too. Got no love for no bitch, my next with shit like doggy too.
Let's get it.
My
Let's
whole
get
life
it.
been like this. I up this fight, then I don't shoot this back for life, then it's too late.
And allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
3 points on the board. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away.
Rock this shit out here.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Bust the guys up, made that shit hot.
Oh, he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Let's prevent a touchdown.
These things still gon' serve you bars. Learning not to show my hand, I go up playing my cards. These niggas been bad about this shit, really don't even want no war. Niggas stand up, nigga, but you can't tell us to lean on Paul.
Ball handed off. Big spin on the run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Smith. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Caught near the sideline. It's Singleton. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Here he goes. Touchdown, Florida. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Offense makes their way on the field. And
And looking to throw now on first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That's caught. It's Smith. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
He escapes the pocket. Going to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. And the back gets the football. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't.
He's got it, enough for a first down. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Smith. Caught over the middle, it's Concepcion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Grant behind the line. It's Royer. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Grab down the middle. It's Royer. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down. The offense defense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Finds room at the 30. Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown.